한번 외워봐.
8711-023. 아, 나 운동권 갖다 줬냐? 다들 가슴을 최고로 가르고 싶지야.
Hi and welcome back. Korea has given the world some of the best movies of all time. From heart-wrenching dramas to exhilarating action films, there is something for everyone in Korean cinema. Here are 10 of the best Korean movies of all time. Number 10. Inseparable Bros. Si-ha has a great mind and an excellent way to speak, which he uses to improve society's negative perceptions about Dong-gu, a gifted athlete with admirable bodily fitness. They each have a shortcoming. Si-ha suffers from his body, while Dong-gu suffers from his mind. Although they are not biologically related, the two of them serve as inseparable companions for more than 20 years, sharing nearly their entire lives together. Inseparable Bros has a 7.1 rating in IMDb.
아 그냥 줘. 뜨거워. 야 개새.
Number 9. Where your eyes linger before they've even spent 15 years together, Ju and Kang-gook are already like brother and sister. Although they treat each other as friends first and foremost, Gook acts as a Ju's bodyguard. But Ju soon learns Gook thinks not only about her, but also of a Chaebol family's family legacy. What does Ju mean to Gook? What does Gook mean to Tae-ju? Where Your Eyes Linger has a 7.8 rating in IMDb.
나는 너에게서 시선을 떼선 안 된다.
Number 8. As One. As One is the cinematic retelling of the very first post-war unified Korea sports team, hurriedly formed to participate in the 41st World Table Tennis Championships in 1991. Following the 1987 North Korean mid-air bombing of Korean Air Flight 858, a summit was held in which the two Koreas defused the extreme tension on the peninsula. The summit ended with the agreement to adopt a joint Korean sports team, and table tennis was chosen as the symbol to unify the two Korean teams. Ultimately, the first ever unified North and South Korean team under the simple name Korea was formed to compete in the 1991 World Table Tennis Championships in Tokyo. This particular film recounts the dramatic events where two world-famous players only met head-to-head, playing as fierce rivals, before becoming true competitors during the most important tournament of the season. They must not yield hope or allow their personal aspirations to dampen their focus and grit in order to help defeat a dominant Chinese team that's competing for its 9th consecutive World Championship title. As One has a 7.2 rating in IMDb.
다들 지켜보고 있을 거야. 우리 반드시 결승 가자.
Number 7. Pawn. Do Seok, Incheon, South Korea, in 1993, works as a debt collector under the name Do Seok. He looks intimidating, but he has a very kind heart. One day, he goes to visit Myung-jae to collect money. Unexpectedly, Myung-jae gives his daughter Sung-yi as collateral. Myung-jae is an illegal immigrant and she was deported from South Korea. Then Do Seok takes care of Sung-yi. Pawn has a 7.5 rating in IMDb.
다른 저예요.
너 이 집에 지금 시간이면
오빠랑 결혼할
뭐? 야, 이 자식아! 들어가!
저희의 이야기가 궁금하시다면
Number 6. Emergency Declaration. Inho veteran detective Inho receives a report from the person about an airplane terrorist attack. While investigating, he or she learns that the suspect boarded the Call 501. Despite his fear, Jae-kyuk decided to travel to Hawaii for his child. At the airport, Jae-kyuk was distracted by another suspicious man who had a menacing demeanor. A passenger aboard the Ki 500 flight dies of an unknown cause, creating a situation of fear and confusion that spread throughout both on board and on the ground. Upon hearing the news about the plane crash, the Minister of Land, Infrastructure, and Transport, Suk-hee, established a counter-terrorism center and subsequently convened an emergency meeting to develop a new landing approach for the Ki 501. Emergency Declaration has a 7.0 rating in IMDb and a 81% in audience score in Rotten Tomatoes.
별채 부탁드리겠습니다.
Number 5. Tao Guk Gai, The Brotherhood of War. In 1950, in Korea, Shoe shiner Jin Dae Lee and his unemployed teenage brother Jin Seok Lee form a poor but happy home space for their mother Jin Tae's husband, young Shin Kim, and her younger siblings. Jin Tae and his mother are hard workers who give their entire lives to send Jin Seok to further his education. When North Korea invades South Korea, the family flees to a relative's house in the country. But as they escape, Jin Seok is compelled to join the armed forces to fight in the front, and Jin Tae enlists too to protect his younger siblings. The commander promises Jin Dae that if he gets a medal, he would release his little brother, and Jin Seok becomes the braver soldier in the company. The relationship with Jin Seok's older brother deteriorates after the bloody fight between brothers. The tragedy culminates in a dramatic and tragic end. Taegukgai, The Brotherhood of War, has an 8.0 rating in IMDb and a 93% in audience score in Rotten Tomatoes.
Chung Dong-gun, Won Bin, Eun-ju.
Number 4. 1987, When the Day Comes. In 1987 Korea, under an oppressive military regime, a college student is killed during a police interrogation that involves torture. Government officials are prompt to cover up the death and order the body to be cremated. A prosecutor who signs the release for the cremation of a dead teenager calls into question the cause of death of a 20-year-old child and immediately begins to explore the case. In spite of a centrally directed effort to cover and conceal the facts, the truth emerges, starting a wave of public anger. 1987, When the Day Comes, has a 7.8 rating in IMDb and a 94% in audience score in Rotten Tomatoes. '71, Into the Fire. A story of 71 student soldiers who fought a heroic war against experienced North Korean soldiers during the Korean War that began in 1950. Based on actual history, this movie depicts the struggles of young soldiers who fight to defend their last line of defense alone after a sneak attack and launch their feelings and disagreements amid experiencing a commanding officer's war. '71, Into the Fire has a 7.3 rating in IMDb and a 90% in audience score in Rotten Tomatoes. Number 2. Forgotten. Jin Seok moves to a new home with his older brother Yoo Seok, parents, and grandmother. Jin Seok suffers from allergies, but taking medication allows him to live normally. One evening, it rains, and Jin Seok sees his brother Yoo Seok being grabbed by a carload of criminals. He waits 19 long days of silence for the return of his brother and then returns home, but Yoo Seok doesn't remember anything about his disappearance. Though Jin Seok notices changes in his brother's behavior and character, he begins to suspect that Yoo Seok isn't the returning former owner. Meanwhile, Jin Seok continues to hear the noise of brothers the last owner of the house left behind in a room. Forgotten has a 7.4 rating in IMDb and a 82% in audience score in Rotten Tomatoes.
그날 밤의 진실을 찾아요.
If you want to watch movies like Innocent Witness, Forgotten, or Emergency Declaration, but they are not available in your country due to geographical restrictions, you are in luck. NordVPN can help you with this problem. Right now, NordVPN is offering a mega discount plus 4 free months with the exclusive link that is in the description. If you want to access thousands of movies from all over the world on your favorite streaming platforms like Netflix, Prime Video, or Hulu, NordVPN is the perfect solution. And you will surely be satisfied, and if you are not, they offer you 30 days to make a return and you will get all your money back. Now, let's get back to the video. Number 1. Innocent Witness. One day, an old man with depression was discovered dead, and his housekeeper was charged with murder. Mei Ran's defense lawyer, Soon Ho, was surprised to learn that the sole witness to the crime was Ji Woo, a teenage girl with Asperger's syndrome. Will Ji Woo be able to take the stand and provide a valid statement? Innocent Witness has a 7.4 rating in IMDb.
아저씨도 나를 이용할 겁니까?
Do you like this video? Check others' videos here and subscribe to be notified about our most recent videos. See you next time. Goodbye.